The Blades Ramble is proudly sponsored by My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. Contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk for more information or follow the link in the description below.
Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades, and welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is episode 2 of the 10-minute transfers. Look, some of us will find it easy to talk for 10 minutes. Dave the Nose was talking to me yesterday about this. I don't know if I can go for 10 minutes, Jim. I don't know if I can go for 10 minutes. I can, no problem. I know Man Mountain can. So if Dave the Nose comes on and does a little bit, it might be up to 10 minutes, and that's absolutely fine because he's the sensible one, isn't he? He's straight to the point. So we are continuing from our thank you to everybody for their feedback from the Chris Meppen video yesterday. It's something different for the channel where we're doing short burst videos and transfers. We love talking about transfers. So this is not confirmation of deals. This is not telling you that they're definitely going to happen. It's rumor. It's talking about rumors that are in the ether and rumors that are going to be happening and getting your thoughts in the comments as to whether we can or whether we should sign these players. I mean, I think this one particularly that we're going to look at today, Oli McBurnie, is a bit of a lazy link, if I'm honest. You can see the obvious links, and we've talked about this previously on the Ramble, not getting too caught up in certain player links because it can just be speculative from an agent linking A to B. Oli McBurnie has played for Sheffield United previously, obviously. Played under Chris Wilder previously, obviously. They've got a very good relationship. It's understood that even though he only left us a year ago, he has a break clause in his contract due to relegation that allows him to leave on a free. Now, he's been linked with Hull and Swansea prior to Sheffield United's name getting chucked into the mix. So, is that the sort of level that we want to be in the mix with? Is that the sort of level that we're shooting at? Is that the level he is now as a striker? Or does Chris Wilder still see him as a striker that can bridge the gap between the Premier League and the Championship? I know my dad, particularly on this channel, has had a laugh about Oli McBurnie. About we paid 20 million for him, and we ain't got 20 million pounds worth, anywhere near 20 million pounds worth of results out of him, essentially. But he brings more than just goals for a start. The 20 million pound price tag around his head was not his shout. He didn't ask to be same as Brewster, same now as Tom Cannon. What you've got to ask is he better than what we've got now? Does he improve us as a side? I see people saying we've had it in our chat yesterday, you should never go back. You should never, we've been there, done that. It's going backwards if you go back to the same sort of player. Well, Billy Sharp came 3 times, and only on the 3rd time did it really hit. So that's a point that's been made in the chat, and that's a really valid point. The other thing is, it's not going backwards if the player improves your side or he makes you stronger. It's sensible business. And I'm not saying McBurnie is definitely that, but if we were offered Illiman and Dye tomorrow, no, sorry, we're going backwards. We've had him once. That's it. That's not the way, is it? I know what people are talking about. You think about players like John Egan, David McGoldrick's even been mentioned. Brilliant players for us, both of them. We could really do with a John Egan centre half, but a John Egan from probably 4 or 5 years ago. And that's no slight on John Egan, but he's past his prime, I think it's fair to say. David McGoldrick has been playing in League 2 with Notts County. I think he's 37 now. Absolutely incredible player for us. But I'm going to sneeze, I think. Am I? Could do with sneezing now because I've only got 10 minutes and I've got a hard out at 10 minutes. Rough, as hard out as we get on Ramble. No, we're going to keep going. Billy Sharp's another one. Just been promoted to League 1 with Donny. Signed a new year with Donny. there's the odd blade saying it won't be a bad thing to have Billy Sharp to come off the bench. Those are the sort of players that I think, and they would probably say themselves, even though they'd love to play for United again. I'm not sure whether we're up to top-end Championship football now. But Oli McBurnie, looking at his information, and again, I'm referring to FootMob, or FootMob as it's called, and Transfer Market, two of the sites I like to go to. And I'm not a stat man, as I say, but I think just to give some credence to some of these shouts, we have to let you know, particularly players who aren't playing in the same division. Mepham, we didn't go too heavy on. We won't go too heavy on McBurnie because we all know what he's about. We know what he brings and what he don't bring as well. But he's 28 years old. Having said that, wow, it's his birthday tomorrow. It's his birthday on Wednesday, the 4th of June. So many happy returns to Oli McBurnie, who will be 29 tomorrow. Obviously, Scotland striker, not been playing regularly for Scotland. Played 35 times for Las Palmas. Took him a long time to get off the mark. In total, he got 5 goals. In La Liga, he got 3. But he did get 6 assists. A lot of people will say La Liga stats, 34 matches, 3 goals, 6 assists. It's poor. He was playing for a side that were at bottom of the league. That is some context to it. Other context in terms of statistics would be he scored 3 goals. His expected goals was nearly 5. So he's got in a position to score what the supercomputer, and I know not a lot of us pay a huge amount of credence to this, but he was expected to score 5 goals from the positions that he got in, and he's scored 3. He has had a season with Sheffield United where he scored 16 goals. We have to remember that, but you have to balance that out where he's not been a prolific striker for us. He's had 1 or 2 prolific seasons. Let's see if I can get from the information we've got up how prolific he has been in his career. I think Swansea, he got 24 goals in 44 appearances. He was on loan at Barnsley and got 9 goals in 17, so more than a goal a game. More than a goal a game at Swansea, more than a goal a game at Barnsley. For Sheffield United, he got 29 goals in 159 appearances. It's not a prolific striker, is it? But it's whether you feel he could give more to us than our current crop. I personally don't think our 3 main strikers, and that's where I think it comes down to 3 main strikers. I know Ryan Brewster's, up in the air. Ryan One is a fresh-faced young boy who may well move on this summer, to be honest. And if he doesn't, I'd certainly like to see him out on loan to get some experience. 3 main strikers, Tyrese Campbell, Tom Cannon, Kiefer Moore. If we stick with 1 up front, don't be surprised if we don't bring a striker in. Because do we need to? Those are all, I know people have their own opinions, but those are all very good strikers at this level. Tom Cannon, obviously the jury is out on him, only due to his high price tag, I would say, and a lot of pressure on his shoulders because of that high price tag. Kiefer Moore, some are hot and cold on. He's obviously not the flavour of the month at the moment because he was ultimately the man that gave possession away for the winner at Wembley. But proven at the level, has done it for Sheffield United already last season. We've seen the best of him as well when he's been fully fit. And Tyrese Campbell's been an absolute revelation. I think it's going to be a real test for him to maintain those levels. We're not asking for more out of Tyrese Campbell. What we're asking for is a continuation from Tyrese Campbell because he was that good last season. And we're calling it last season now because we're looking at looking forward. So if Oli McBurnie comes in, and it's only a rumour at the moment, and I would speculate it's probably a bit of agent work trying to get his name in the mix around the top end rather than Hull City and Swansea. I think Swansea will go well next season, by the way, and it'd be quite a romantic tale to get him back, wouldn't it, for them? But does he improve us? Same question we're asking about Mepham. Does he start? 1 up top, you've got to say no, he doesn't. If we go back to 2 up top and possibly have 4 strikers on the books, then he's in with a shout. So let me know in the comments what you think. Keep us posted on what you're thinking about these daily transfer videos. We will be back tomorrow with another rumour. I don't know at this stage whether it's myself, Dave, or Man Mountain that's going to be doing it. But join me tonight live on the Blades Ramble because some of these are live, some of these are recorded. You might be able to tell, you might not. But join me tonight live for my conversation with the returning MVP of the channel. It's myself and Andy the Blade. What now? Who could go? But more importantly, in Andy the Blade's opinion, who should go? Always interesting. See you there. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards. Up the Blade!